How are you, Jamaica? Let me take off. Only send me the code. I decided Jamaica to one share Stacey Knight's presentation with the audience tonight. There is a lot that I want to speak on, but there's a lot that I want to speak on, but I will carry most of those arguments during this week's show. But as I speak tonight, Jamaica, four Jamaicans died on the highway. 4 Jamaicans died on the highway. Producer, can you play the thing about the four persons who have died?
On or about 12:40 a.m. today, March 30, 2025, there was a motor vehicle crash along the PJ Patterson Highway nearing the exit of Spanish Town. What we understand is that a Probox motor car was headed into the direction of Kingston with about 11 persons on board, to include some children, when the driver somehow lost control and crashed with the median. The vehicle overturned. Whilst the persons were attempting to get out of the vehicle, we understand that a Benz SUV motor car traveled along the said roadway headed into Kingston in the same easterly direction when it crashed with this vehicle. As a result, several persons were hit. We understand that the driver of the Toyota Probox motor car, as well as 2 female passengers and a young female child, were hit and died as a result of this crash. Several other persons were injured and are in the hospital. The police are conducting further investigations around this crash.
As I say condolences to the 4 persons who have died. The 4 persons who have died, I gather that several people who watches my platform, it's their family. And I want to say condolences to them. But you see, Jamaica, 11 persons in a Probox. And if you know anything about PJ Patterson Highway, I believe it is very dark. But 11 persons in a Probox, Jamaica, is indicative of several things. Time's hard, so people have to pull up. I'm going to say Jamaica is not safe, but it's the truth. Time's hard, so a lot of people have to be pulling up in one vehicle. And coupled with that, potentially the vehicle was speeding. And then the vehicle overloaded, so the vehicle would be unbalanced for the road. You heard what I said, Jamaica? Taisha. So many of them. Trey, little Trey. Taisha. Jamaica, this one. I'm going to show you the pictures tonight of the persons who have died. But coupled with that, Jamaica, there are persons who met in that accident who needs medical care. There are persons who have met in that accident who needs medical care. Producer, sent you the pictures. I want Jamaica to hear tonight what is happening with those persons who need medical care. Listen to this, Jamaica. Listen to this.
The two granddaughter, my niece and her son and another, meet into an accident last time. 4 dead out of it. They had arrest them sick and in the hospital, in a Spanish town hospital. And they forget a scan for her head. And them have said them don't have the machine, them don't have the scan for her head, them don't have no ambulance to carry her next hospital. And me think that a part of slack me. See there, walk a collect it. See that? See that never reach it yet. See that? So no lie me I tell. See that, beg me up here beg this. 35,000. We have to chomp up the money. The whole family are we can we not live bad. I chomp it up. And get a ambulance to move her. Give me. See that? See that what we do. See what we have doing.
A family that stand together, she can never be a corpse in them hospital. Never in the name of Jesus.
When I go the last night, the toll was so dark. Me have some how them drive on the toll. Oh, then there's no light. Dark. What kind of driving? Man can drive in the darkness. Mr. Tuffy, ask you please. Please, sir, me are begging you, please. Looking at the health department, them, the hospital, them need help, sir. And we need light.
Play that again, producer. Play that again.
The two granddaughter, my niece and her son and another, meet into an accident last time. 4 dead out of it. They had arrest them sick and in the hospital, in a Spanish town hospital. And they forget a scan for her head. And them have said them don't have the machine, them don't have the scan for her head, them don't have no ambulance to carry her next hospital. And me think that a part of slack me. See there, walk a collect it. See that? See that never reach it yet. See that? So no lie me I tell. See that, beg me up here beg this. 35,000. We have to chomp up the money. The whole family are we can we not live bad. I chomp it up. And get a ambulance to move her. Give me. See that? See that what we do. See what we have doing.
A family that stand together, she can never be a corpse in them hospital. Never in the name of Jesus.
When I go the last night, the toll was so dark. Me have some how them drive on the toll. Oh, then there's no light. Dark. What kind of driving? Man can drive in the darkness. Mr. Tuffy, ask you please. Please, sir, me are begging you, please. Looking at the health department, them, the hospital, them need help, sir. And we need light on the toll.
See the people who have died. That is a little boy. You heard for yourself tonight, Jamaica. The hospitals don't even have the ambulance. There's no CT scan machine. And I gather tonight, Jamaica, that the person who collided with them is believed to be a politician's wife. She left the scenes and she came to the police station with her husband and her lawyer. You heard what I said tonight, Jamaica? The person who was in the accident is said to be a politician's wife. She left the scenes, and when she left Jamaica, she came back at the police station with her husband and her attorney. And what is heartrending tonight is that those who need medical care can't get the necessary medical care. Those who need Jamaica to get the medical care can't get the medical care because you heard no CT scan machines are at the hospitals. And you heard there is no ambulance to carry the person from point hospital A to point hospital B. And the family has to now be pooling up money to call on an ambulance service to carry their family from point A to point B. Jamaica, we cannot continue like this. I don't know about you, but we cannot continue like this. I'm going to say it again, Jamaica. You're telling me that we need to continue like this? I'm going to open the phone lines for people to talk. I'm going to open the phone lines. I'm not doing the rest of the class tonight. I'm going to open the phone lines, Jamaica. Because this is what you call Dolly House government. This is what you call Dolly House government.